Welcome to the Chevrolet Postgame. Here now, Mike Tirico.
Back-to-back wins for Las Vegas, and they improved to 5-5. The Jets also a 5-loss team now. 16-12 the final score on this night. Just one offensive touchdown scored by the Raiders in the fourth quarter by Michael Mayer. Almost a last one, a game-winning one. Lots of hands meeting at the top. Garrett Wilson, the one who went the highest, couldn't get a hand on it, and Zach Wilson, who threw that interception as the Jets were driving inside the 2-minute warning. It was a pick for Robert Spillane, who continues to be one of the good additions that now former General Manager David Ziegler made for this Raiders team. Aiden O'Connell gets the victory. There are his numbers. Josh Jacobs, over 100 yards, his best rushing night of the year. And Spillane, the big pick. The stars of the game with Melissa.
Interim head coach Antonio Pierce told us this week if he was going into an alley, these are the two guys he would take with him. Robert, I want to start with you. What did you see? Play of the game. Walk us through the interception.
You know, my teammates did a great job getting a good rush on Zach Wilson. Divine Diablo held in the hole, gave me time to get over there and make a play. So I'm just thankful to be a part of such a fun team.
And we saw your wife, Shelby, celebrating with the big play. You shared something with me this week. You want to break some news here?
Yeah, my wife is actually pregnant. So we get to tell the world tonight that my beautiful wife will have our first baby here in June. So I'm looking forward to it.
So cool. Yeah. All right. Your new interim head coach said you are the heart and soul of this team. You and I talked about it. Can you just explain what the last 2 weeks have been like for you, your role in this offense?
I mean, you know, as a leader, man, and as a captain on this team, you know, when guys are down or whatever, man, I try to find it in myself to take it personal, to be the guy to start the motivation, to set the tone, and I try to come out there and do it today.
And you've had a lot more input in what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, man. You know, with the play calls, you know, early I kind of didn't like some of the runs we was running, but, you know, second half we came out and we did what we were supposed to.
You guys are now 2-0 since the big shake-up. What does this win, what kind of statement have you guys made about the Raiders?
We want to be a hard-nosed, blue-collar team. So we're very thankful. We have a coach who preaches that, and we're going to live by the Raider way, the Raider mentality going forward, so we're excited about it.
Awesome, guys. Congratulations.
Sometimes momentum builds. Sometimes it's fun. And in the Raiders locker room, it's time to dance. And there are probably 100 cigars sitting in there somewhere, as promised, as a follow-up from last week. Raiders get the victory. Are you ready for some sun and sand this week on Peacock? Because, Chris, start in Fiji with the new competition series, Love Island Games, then head to Greece with my big fat Greek wedding 3.
People, you have to watch Love Island Games, so Mike has to read that promo every single week. We got to jack the ratings up for that show to make sure that Mike reads that one all the time.
Love Island Games exclusively on Peacock, and maybe at some point Collinsworth will be there. For those of you who want more post-game from this one, Sunday Night Football Final is over on Peacock right now. And here on NBC, we're going to look ahead to the Vikings and the Broncos. If I'm still working with this guy after this.
Vikings, Broncos on Sunday Night Football.
Well, we get ready to head off to the Rockies next Sunday night. Somewhere down there under the dome of Allegiant Stadium, the cigars are getting lit. The celebration's going for the Raiders. But there was a celebration for the Vikings in their locker room. Listen to their head coach post-game of Minnesota's win over New Orleans today.
I think he knows just about every one of your names by now. All right, but I can get used to giving this guy game ball each and every Sunday. Proud of him. Josh Dobbs, bring it out. Bring it down.
Kevin O'Connell saw Dobbs come in last week when he truly didn't know the names of the guys on his offense, and they beat Atlanta. They rallied there. And today it was fabulous in the first half against New Orleans, and they hung on to the second half to beat the Saints. They've won 5 in a row. Joshua Dobbs is part of the hottest team in the NFL that we get to see next Sunday night.
It's incredible, isn't it? The number of quarterbacks we've seen this season has been almost overwhelming. But we also see teams that flip themselves around. We saw the Raiders out here tonight now winning a couple in a row. But Denver, you know, they start out 1-5, something like that, win a couple in a row, beat the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a team, this is a game that's going to be fun to watch.
Denver plays tomorrow night against Buffalo. Remember, Taylor Swift became the story of the NFL when she started showing up at the Chiefs games. Well, the NFL went to their official account and put in Taylor We Trust. But now, Josh Dobbs getting that treatment for his performance over the last 2 Sundays, and then we'll get to see him next Sunday night. Chris, it might be the most unlikely but most thrilling story in the league this year. The guy's on his 3rd different team, preseason, regular season, 2 now, and
we talked to him at the Hall of Fame game. He was with Cleveland.
Oh, my gosh, I forgot about
that.
That's right.
That's what I'm telling you. The path is unbelievable, and now he's going to lead a team to the playoffs.
So I got notes here somewhere, right? Oh, good. That'll be fun. So we'll look into that this week, and we'll see you next Sunday night in the Mile High City. Here in Vegas, the final score, Raiders 16, Jets 12, and the tables are open. Coming up next, except on the West Coast, it is your local news. Thanks to Rob Hyland, Drew Esikoff, our awesome Sunday night team. All part of a fun week here in Vegas. Terry McCauley, Melissa Stark, Chris Collinsworth. Oh, it's still Melissa's birthday, too.
Michael's, too.
Oh, Michael's birthday today. That's right. Happy birthday. Mike Tirico. Good night from Vegas.
NBC Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.